Hello, hello, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today we are talking about the fact that your desires want you, and that will help you manifest if you kind of go with your own desires. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you there are two ways to work with me. Both ways are listed below, as well as two amazing communities of people that are on this amazing life transformation journey known as manifestation. So those links are also listed below. But today I wanted to get on and really talk to you about the fact that your desires want you. And that type of thinking will go a very long way to helping you manifest whatever it is that you do desire. And I wanted to give some really concrete thoughts around kind of the way that we act in opposition to that. And oftentimes it is our blocking of our desires that is holding us back. So to begin with, all of us have desires, whether you're desiring right now to manifest an SP, whether you're desiring more money, whether you want to manifest a new house, you want to manifest a move, whatever it is, we all have our desires. And some people would say that your desires come from God, or your desires, are your soul speaking to you, or your intuition. I choose to believe that the things that are pure in heart, that I pray about, meditate, and that I feel like God gives me, I feel like they are my desires. I do test them in that sense. That's not for everyone, but it is for some of us out there, that are on a really spiritualized path, is that you do want to check in and make sure that the desire that you feel and that you're trying to manifest is true for you and is in alignment with you. A lot of us feel that we get those desire hits from our intuition or from God or just being out in the world. But whatever it is, wherever you think that you got this desire from, it behooves you to think that the desire is for you, right? And that you can actually get behind it, that you can believe that it's for you, that you're going to have it, that you're the person that has this and becomes the person that has whatever you desire, right? So if you aren't currently the person that has your SP, or aren't currently the person that makes six figures, you can become that person. Your desire is here to serve you, right? Your desire really, that's my second biggest point, is your desire is here to serve you. I think it's here to serve you in your growth and evolution. I think that if we don't want more, if we don't want something different, how are we ever going to grow? So we use our desires as catalyst for our growth, catalyst for our change. Because again, anything that we're manifesting on the outside is achieved through the inner work. It's achieved through our 4D, our kingdom within, our imagination. That's how we're working on it. So when we can get behind the desires that we have in our heart, it makes it so much easier to manifest, right? If you were to go around with the attitude of my desire wants me, my SP wants me, money wants to come to me, new jobs are abundant for me, all these new houses are available for me. I'm so lucky that I get to, move, start putting yourself into your desire, knowing that your desire wants you, knowing that the manifestation is coming. I'll tag that video, how you know the manifestation is coming, because you start feeling at one with your desire. You start knowing that it is yours. Now, I want to talk about the last, I think, big point and why it doesn't serve you not to think this way. It really, really doesn't. And I'm finding that I found it in myself in years past. I find it in my clients. Some people have a desire that they truly don't believe in their hearts of hearts that it is for them or that they can actually get it. For example, let's say that you are right now a doctor and you really want to be an author. You want to be a best-selling author. You want to give up being a doctor and become an author, an influencer, and speaker. But there's a part of you that is at odds with your own desire. There's a part of you that's trying to manifest this thing, but you haven't gotten yourself all the way around it. You truly haven't, for one, put yourself into the feeling as the secret, really got yourself behind the dream, the vision, the goal, the inner conversations, the imaginal acts to actually see yourself now as this author. And then you haven't developed the self-concept of the person who is the author that writes the book, who's transitioned careers, who has good thoughts around past being a doctor, but now they want to be an author. They have now created this new self-concept that sees themselves as a successful, best-selling New York Times author. You know, the books are just going off the shelves, whatever. This is my example, because the reason I'm giving you this is that so many of you have desires, have things you want to manifest, and you're in opposition to it. Let's use the manifestation maybe of getting married. But deep down, you're like, no one really marries me, or you know, I've never been proposed to before, or I've never had someone commit to me. And so you are actually literally blocking your desire because or there's a part of you that's even way more nonchalant with it. That's like, marriage really doesn't matter. I desire to get married, but there's a part of me that's like speaking to my friends about the fact that it really doesn't matter. And that if it happens, it happens. No, own your desire. You actually can get momentum around owning your desire and thinking that your desire is here for you and that you can have your desire. You're in essence, you are flowing downstream. But the moment that you start backing up against your desire and being at odds with it, you're creating your own resistance. You're creating your own resistance. As Abraham Hicks says, you're pushing the thing upstream. You want to be downstream. You want to go with the flow. So whatever your heart or intuition or God is giving you in terms of your desires, why don't you try flowing with it? Why don't you try getting in alignment with it? Why don't you try lining up with it, embellishing it, seeing yourself with it, seeing yourself having it, and work on not doubting. And I'll tag my doubts video. Work on not doubting that it is for you, that you can have it, that you are it. Because once you decide that your desire is yours and you get behind it, your 3D will show it to you. So it's my hope that this video has been helpful for you. I really want to encourage you to get behind your desires. Make sure you like this video so we can share it with more people, and turn your bell on because I drop videos daily. See you tomorrow.